We all know words have power and meaning, and words can be beautiful when woven into a story or a poem. You have the opportunity to experience a Poet Laureate performance. Rachel Storm with the City of Urbana Arts and Culture Coordinator, as well as Urbana's inaugural Poet Laureate, Will Reger, are here. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Well, this is an exciting program that has just launched with Urbana. So let's talk a little bit about this Poet Laureate program.
Well, we're really delighted to have our first ever Poet Laureate. We had, we celebrated 10 years of our arts program last year, and when we were looking back over the first decade of the program, we were thinking, what are some of the areas that we'd really like to bolster in the program? And one of them was the area of creative writing and creative expression through written word. And so we wanted to create our first ever Poet Laureate program. It's something that smaller towns, I think, all over the United States are starting to do, but it's something that we're excited to be able to say that the City of Urbana has.
And you're not only looking for someone who has great writing skills, but also contributes to the community, right?
So the proposal, and Will had to do a proposal and apply, and was chosen through a peer jury as well. But we had also been looking for someone whose project was appealing to us. And Will had a number of things in his project that we've been doing and projects that we've added since he started, and really has actually had quite a robust laundry list of things that we've been introducing into the creative writing scene in Urbana that we're excited about. But in particular, this moment, we're excited most about this release of his first full-length poetry book.
Well, and we're excited that you're here and going to share a little snippet from one of your short stories or poems. U of I alum, so a local guy. Let's talk a little bit about how you got started writing poetry.
Well, I've been writing since I was a kid, and in the beginning, of course, it was just silliness. I would just make up these little limericks and whatnot for amusing my friends. And then in high school, I became more serious about it, tried to get published. But the poetry scene back then in the 70s was not very large or wide. And so I didn't really become successful, I guess, until the last 10 years when I had some old poems that a friend of mine put to music, and they were performed in New York.
Wow.
And that made me feel like I could do more with what I had been doing.
Kind of some inspiration. And your book is petroglyphs, which are what exactly?
They are stone decorations or artwork carved into stone.
Yeah, let's show off your book here because it kind of gives an example of what we're talking about here with the drawings. And so what was your inspiration for this book?
Well, my inspiration is that I wanted to publish a book.
And that's all it took, right?
Really, it was just such a hard obstacle in my mind to get it together. But as Poet Laureate, I finally made it happen, and so I'm more confident there will be more books.
And congratulations on being the first in Urbana. What does that mean to you?
Well, I guess I'm sort of a trailblazer, and so, but on the other hand, I also feel like this might be a one-shot thing, and so I want to do as much as I can as the Poet Laureate to encourage poetry and writing and so forth.
Well, maybe we can do a little encouraging right now. You want to pick a little selection to share?
All right, I will read a short one.
Okay, while he's looking, you quickly give us the details on the event coming, because there's going to be readings and music and lots of great times.
So we were able to partner with Cranard Uncorked, and so for folks listening, if they don't know Cranard Uncorked, it's the wonderful opportunity once a month to gather into Cranard for wine and cheese and usually a live musical performance. So we will also have a live musical performance from a jazz trio, but we will also have Will reading. So we'll have Mayor Diane Wolf-Marlin with us. Myself will give some comments at the beginning. Will's also going to be giving a bit of a brief talk, I think, at the beginning, but then reading some pieces of his work, and we'll have more music and mingling to follow.
Okay, you're up. Let's hear it.
Well, you mentioned the power of words earlier, so I chose this one, The Magic of a Poem. Lettery crumbs litter my shirt. I'm on the bus, eating poems from a bag. They are soft and chewy, like dried shrooms, lightly salted to taste. The girl in the seat across from me wants to try one, I can tell. I smile at her and offer the bag, and she reaches in with delicate pinching fingers and pulls out something by Pushkin, bites right into it without hesitation, Before long, Russian words are dripping down her chin. She grins darkly, tasting the sorcery of snowy trees.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Well, and you're going to hear more from Will at the Uncorked event there at Cranor. And congratulations again.
Thank
It's
you.
going to be a great event.
Absolutely.
Such a great art scene we have and cultural scene we have there in Urbana and Central Illinois. And we appreciate you all coming. We'll have all the details on CILiving.tv.